What's going on, guys? This is Kiodiekin. Welcome back to the channel. Today, yes, we do find Traxxas involved in another lawsuit. This time regarding Traxxas versus Maclan Racing. Maclan Racing is another manufacturer of ESCs and motors, and I do believe they're based out of Australia. This case was filed back on June 5th, over in Texas, June 5th of this year. It's currently being worked on. And so let's go ahead and get into this review. And I know I've seen some comments online with people speaking down about Traxxas and whatnot. So we're going to kind of go over some of these things. And I ask that you guys hold your reservations until you look at all the accurate information here. Let's go ahead and get into this review. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so for those of you guys who don't know, Traxxas is a well-known name in the RC industry. They are based in, I believe it's Plano, Texas, and I believe Maclan Racing is based in Australia. This is their website here. They make a lot of two-cell motors and ESCs. I'm not sure if they don't manufacture any monster trucks or anything. And so this is what the lawsuit is regarding here, is this Max name. Now, for those of you guys who are already familiar with Traxxas, they make the X Max, the E Max, the T Max. And so they have trademarks. If you guys can see here, this is Traxxas. They are registered with the USPTO. And so the biggest difference between a trademark and a copyright is a copyright is for people who have literary works, photographs. If you write a movie screenplay, if you write poetry, music, those are things that are typically filed under a copyright. A trademark, the filing fee for that is usually about $1,100, maybe $1,500, and it gives you a lot of legal rights and leeway, especially when you're in a particular industry. The USPTO protects companies and their brand from confusion in the marketplace, and so I could see why Traxxas is filing this lawsuit against a company using the same name, Max. Very easily, people may mistake this company or their brand or their product for other merchandise Traxxas may sell. And so I know a lot of you guys have already made comments online and everything, and that Traxxas was involved with another lawsuit with Hobby Co. A few years ago. And I covered that on my channel. And so there was a little bit of mixed reviews on that. But personally, after looking at all the information here, and here's the Traxxas website. This isn't a case of where it looks like Traxxas is trying to go after them for a lot of money. Typically, situations like this or cases like this are filed to prevent unfair or confusion in the marketplace. So for example, let's say I have a t-shirt company or a video game named Max. Okay. I don't think Traxxas would try to come after me. Not because so much of the name Max, but because I'm in a different industry, whether I'm selling clothes or if I had a food or beverage company, I was doing something. There's absolutely no way, shape, way, or form where a company could come after me like Traxxas if I'm using the name Max because I'm totally in another industry. If you guys want some more information on that, you should look up Popeye. That was probably one of the most interesting cases because you have Popeye the character, then you also have Popeye the restaurant. And so obviously Popeye the restaurant won because they are a food and beverage company and not representing a cartoon character. So these are some of the notes. This was filed back on June 5th of this year. And it says here, in accordance with the provisions of 28 USC section 6360, you're hereby notified magistrate judge. So you have all the information there. And pretty much the main focus of this was for trademark infringement, which is very, very serious, unfair competition, and delusion and unjust enrichment against Maclan Racing. They paid a $400 filing fee filed by Traxxas. I don't know the size of Maclan Racing. I do believe they are a smaller company. But the way this would affect them is they would have to go to court. They would have to plead their case. And if they lose, they would not only have to stop using the name Max on all of their products, but potentially pull all their products off of the shelves that has or bears the name Max, or discount them, or hobby stores would have to ship them back because of the name and the affiliation. Now, personally, they should have had somebody on their team that said, hey, you know what, maybe we shouldn't have used this name. I mean, that's just me. I'm aware of things like this about having similar names in the same type of business or affiliation. In fact, even movie stars, when you're in Hollywood, or if you're an actor or a musician, they have something called what is your stage name, and typically that is to prevent people from mistaking you as a creative artist as somebody else, and it could cause a lot of confusion. Now, I do know there have been comments online where people are saying, Traxxas is just trying to go after everybody and go after the small guy, and it's not a fair workplace or a fair industry because they're trying to go after the little guy. But at the same time, too, these are things that you should know when you're creating a product, when you're going after or creating a brand. You have to be aware of these things because this can cause you to lose money. So I'm going to take a look really quick, see if Maclan Racing even exists here on the. Let's take a look here. Let's look under trademarks. We'll go under trademark basics, and we'll go under. Let's do test. We'll do basic word mark and see if they are in here. Okay, so here they are, high performance remotely controlled products. Okay. So I don't have all the information in front of me regarding the Max name, but apparently in the filing, Traxxas is obviously listing the T-Max, the Max, the E-Max, the Mini Max, the X-Max, and probably another X-Max version because I know there's two X-Maxes. Listing them here in their exhibition. So this is going to be a very interesting case, and if Maclan loses, they're going to be forced to not only change their name, but also pull down a lot of the merchandise that they already have in circulation. This is really an unfortunate situation, but honestly, this is just how business works. And if you do have a trademark, you do have to protect it. I do know with the trademark that if you don't go after a particular individual, typically you won't have the power or the leverage to go after future trademark infringements if need be. Typically, if you do have a trademark, you can't just pick and choose who you want to go after. You have to go after everybody. That's just the way it works. If you're going to go after one person, you got to go after them all. So this lawsuit was filed. Obviously, this case is still being heard. And I just wanted to share this information with you guys. I know that it really sucks, but for the industry, but companies and owners should definitely be aware of these things prior to opening up their business or putting a product out on the marketplace. Obviously, this is still going on. There's no further updates as of July 29th of this year. And I can't click on any of these dockets, as you guys can see. I don't have access to any of this stuff. But check it out. I'll leave these links in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about this lawsuit. If you guys are upset with Traxxas, if you guys are upset with Maclan Racing, if you guys think Maclan Racing should have done their due diligence. Now, personally, I think that Maclan Racing should have done their due diligence and been aware of things like this. I mean, I don't know the owner or of the company, but things like this happen in business. So, again, we'll have to wait and see how this affects the market. But again, this is Traxxas executing their legal hold or their legal right, actually, against Maclan Racing and using the name Max, because this could get confusing in the workplace if you're not, not in the workplace, in the industry if you're not aware of who's who. So this is their product, the Max Competition ESC. And so I just wanted to share this information with you guys. Consider subscribing or sharing this video. These are just my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what yours are. But aside from that, these are the facts. That yes, Traxxas does have a right or creative right to use the X-Max name in the RC industry to prevent confusion in the marketplace. And so who knows? We honestly don't know what Maclan's intentions were when they named their product the Max. I mean, maybe it was based on some similarity for, to gain some steam in the industry that may be associated with the name Max, but honestly, who knows? That's why people go to court. So again, guys, this is Kiodiekin. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, share it, like it. Catch you guys later. Just wanted to be informative and share with the community. I'll talk to you later. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.